benefit you some during those problems that you was having in the South? Because I know my grandfather, they used to stick by each other over in western Alabama, and
Yeah.
and if
Yeah,
one of
that-
them got into it with somebody, they would come together as a group, and before you know it, that black man was out of that area and gone about his business. Did you guys function the same?
Yeah, we done the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we done some of the same thing, like that. And every black man got into it. You remember that organization? You wouldn't know what happened to him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But you know he was missing.
Very good. Now, your daughter told me you had 3 wives, and I said you was a very busy rascal.
Yeah,
Now, tell me about that first wife.
the first wife, we got married. She was the mother of the 8 children.
Okay.
And I married the second,
How long did you stay in the first one?
the first one,
How long did you stay married to the first wife?
till she passed.
And how many
Child.
years was that? About 60, you say?
That was about, she was, you were the baby, wasn't you, Gwen?
2. She said she was 2.
Yeah, you were 2 years old. And my first wife been dead 55 years.
Okay. Okay. What was her name?
Mary Josie.
All right. And you guys got busy. You had 8 children?
Yeah,
All right.
we had eight children. And I married the second lady. She was just like her mother to him.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell the difference in them.
Okay.
And if she wasn't a mother.
Okay. Very good.
She wouldn't nobody know that if I didn't told her.
Yeah, well, that she had to have been a good woman then.
You're right, right.
Oh, yeah.
And then
What was her name?
Inez
Okay.
Marshall.
Okay. Very good.
And the last wife I had, after Inez passed, I went pretty good while. And I remember a whole lot of organizations. And I went a whole lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And
Too busy to be mannish?
huh,
You was too busy to be mannish?
to be married,
No, I say you was too busy to be mannish and besides yourself getting into things?
well, I was, back in them days, they didn't want you on the boat unless you was married.
Okay.
Back in them days, and I just went ahead and got married the third time.
Okay. Now, how did you, people are having a hard time these days raising their children. How did you go about raising your children to make sure that they had some of what you have, and that's determination and true grit?
You know, back in them days, people tried to raise children. If my child done something over to your house, you would whoop him, and I would whoop him again when he got home.
Okay.
But now, if you do that, you're gonna have to whoop everybody.
Okay.
But back in them days, folks hope one another raised their children.
Mm-hmm.
Or if my child done something over to your house, you whoop him, and when he got home, I whoop him again.
All right. Now, sharing was a common thing among you all back in those days. If you had some meat your neighbor could have some meat. Tell me
Yeah.
about that sharing mentality that existed.
Back in them days, if I kill a hog and my neighbor didn't kill them, I'd send him a mess of meat. And if I went to the corn mill, grind some meal, he didn't have no meal, I'd send him some of mine. We always vied with one another. That's where we got by.
How did that get lost, Mr. Marshall?
Huh?
Where did we lose that ability to?
That respect that.
Yes, sir.
Well, we back there when the old generation went to passing out, you know, and the young generation went to coming in. It started evaporating a little bit then. And it just kept on till it done got to where it at now.
So things that have seemingly gotten better has put us almost in a worse position when it comes to community, hasn't it?
Then put us in a worse condition when we come to community now. We're in a worse condition.
What do we got to do to fix it?
I was sitting down talking with my pastor yesterday. Me and him talked about 3 hours.
Okay.
First, we got to go back to church.